Hello, friends. Day 55. Bar is closed. Designing our life. Designing what we want our life to be. Not what's thrown at us, but what we desire and what we design. For instance, potion and poison. So, cigarettes, poison, forever. If I want to take a drag off a cigarette, I'm going to think of it as poison, and I'll take a drag off the poison and wonder why I'm desiring that. Because actually at this point, after this long without smoking a cigarette, and I really have no desire to smoke cigarettes again. I don't want to smell like it. I don't want to taste it. It's a mental addiction more than a physical addiction now. And how's it going to make me feel when I'm done with it? How am I going to feel? You know, what's the rebelliousness that requires me to want to take that stick of poison and put it in my mouth? Now, tobacco, not poison. I like my beautiful blend of tobacco that I get from my pipe. I like my ceremony. I don't have the same issues breathing and asthmatic kind of experiences that I do with cigarettes. At this point, day 55, cigarettes are a poison. I don't have any desire to go back to them on any kind of regular level. Now, grant you, I smoked roughly a pack of cigarettes a day for 20 years or more. So those are, time will tell, I suppose. But at this point, I'm pretty clear, pretty sure, pretty certain about my own sense of self-will and discipline that cigarettes and the addiction to cigarettes are behind me. They're poison. And I will always call them poison. And by looking at them as poison, seeing those stickers all over the walls everywhere, no smoking, slash to the smoking, airports, airplanes, hotels, lobbies, everything, no smoking. It's bad for you. It's bad for you. It's bad for you. What do you need to know about that? Yes, it was my choice. Yes, it was my will. Yes, it was my body. Yes, I believe I still have the right to smoke when I want to. No, I don't really buy all the secondhand smoke jargon. It's a free world out there. I don't necessarily like a lot of things that other people do, that tread on my peace, that tread on my life. Me smoking a cigarette somewhere that someone else has some kind of smell or access to shouldn't be an assault to them. But it is. That's how the system is designed, and the market can still sell them even though they have every disclaimer on them on how bad they are. Almost like it's cigarettes or COVID. But we're not trying to save the world from cigarettes, so to speak. But nonetheless, I'm not going to go political on that, but cigarettes, poison, alcohol, potion, and poison. And it's up to me to use the alcohol as my potion and not use alcohol as my poison. And if for some reason I can't seem to get a handle on using alcohol as a potion, then I'll need to design my life in the same way that I did with cigarettes and consider that alcohol is a poison in my life. Now I am going to, like I said, get myself more informed about what does alcohol do and how long does it take for it to do what it does, and let's bring in other people to see how life has been like for them. I know some really extraordinary people. I have a friend of mine who's said he would join me on the podcast, and he's spent his entire adult life as a DJ and an entrepreneur and an inspired producer, and he hasn't drinking a drop of alcohol or needed any drugs for 20 plus, 30 plus years to do all that he's done, and maybe it helped him do everything better. So it kind of goes much against the grain of what I was talking about in regards to the necessity of alcohol in order for creative people to be inspired and to reach those levels and peaks of success and self-awareness, to use the potion to get there and other types of vices. But at this time, 5 days left of my self-diagnosed boozy problem and my self-mandated sobriety. And I can say I'm loving some sobriety, and I'm looking forward to digging deeper in it. And I don't ever really want to imagine myself 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days into continual drinking. And when you look at it that way too, I want to escape on some potion. I want to enjoy the outage, that I get from it, or the highlight, or the high life of it. But I don't want it to give me that extra boost of energy. I don't want it to give me that extra bit of motivation. I don't want it to give me that extra encouragement to go out or to be social or to be a better lover or more creative. I want to use it for different reasons. For what yet? I don't know. We're going to see. I've decided when day 61 comes, I'm going to open up the bar and I'm going to spend some time in this microphone over a cocktail. And we'll talk about it there too. And then for starts, then I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I do a day off. And I probably try a day on and then maybe a week off. And then give myself another day or two to have some booze. And let's see if I can really pull this off, and we'll bring in other people and we'll learn more about what is happening and see if I can find other mocktails to complement it with and non-alcoholic drinks to continue to enjoy instead of the alcohol, because I don't really want the buzz. I still like the romantic experience of drinking. But when I decide to go ahead and drop that elixir into my body, that means that, I'm taking a little journey and on the potion. So day 55, we take control of our lives. We design what's best for us. We identify what is potion and poison. That's all. Thank you.